What is up, everybody? Today we're going to be doing a side-by-side comparison of a couple fish finder mounts, the Ram mount and the YakAttack mount. Let's get to it. Alright, we'll start out with the YakAttack mount here. Now, the YakAttack mount has this extra piece, this extra leg that you can put in it, and it'll raise it up and it'll give you more line of adjustability. Now, when I used mine, I took this piece out, and the reason I took that piece out was because of how wobbly it was. And then when you raise it up even more and you get all that physics and stuff going on, center of gravity and all that good stuff like that, it makes it even wobble more. So I took that out, and I had it, and when I used it, I mounted it on this Navarre Kayak. I got a Old Town Sportsman pedal 120, as you can see here, and I mounted it right there on the handle from Navarre Kayak, and that worked great. But it don't really make any difference what type of kayak you have. If you got a gear track there and you have that mounted, you're going to have a little bit of that wobble. Now, does that mean the YakAttack mount is bad? No, it's got some great features to it. One of the great features is this: push that in and you can rotate it around anywhere. And also, you can take that and flip it and pull it right off for storage. That's a wonderful feature. That makes it so much easier when you're loading and unloading and getting all your stuff ready or breaking it down after a day of fishing. So, it's not bad, but just know it does have that wobble. And this is with a smaller screen I have that wobble. Now, I just got this fish finder, just started using it. This is a Garmin 93 SV. Just started using it, so I never put it on this one, but I can only imagine the wobble that will be on there with a larger unit like that. Now, one thing you can do is you can take a zip tie and of course cut it off. I just got a long one here, full one, and you can take it and kind of floss it under there, and that kind of tightens it up a little bit. So that can help you if it bothers you that bad. I never had to do it, and like I said, with this smaller unit, it worked fine for me for many trips out there. And just to give you some point of reference, that's a 7.5 by about 4.5 inch unit right there. So it kind of gives you an idea on that and the wobble. All right, now we'll move on over to the Ram mount. Now, point of reference on this is 11 inches by 7 inches almost, or a little shy of 11 and 7, but right there at it. And you can see it has some wobble, but not bad. And also when I mounted it into gear tracks, you can see where the gear tracks are put into the kayak with 2 screws. I mounted each one of them over the screws, so it's kind of an apple-to-apple comparison there. It has a release here that you can rotate everything around. Now, it does not have the easy on-off feature like the YakAttack does, but you can release that and pull it off, so it's not like it's impossible. It just takes you a few more turns right there to do it. But as far as sturdiness goes, I mount it once again down here to this kayak, the Navarre Kayak handle, and it's been plenty sturdy for me out, and I've had wakeboard boats that's throwing some big waves out that I've gone over, and it's not affected it or had any bad, feedback or anything like that from it. So I have to say, especially if you have a larger head unit on your fish finder, you're going to want to probably go with the Ram mount. Now, if you've got a smaller head unit on your fish finder, you're probably going to be fine to go with the YakAttack mount, and you do have the convenience of that. So it's just kind of what you want. Will both of them work? Yeah, absolutely. I don't think I don't think either one of them would be detrimental. But if you've got a bigger fish finder head unit, I would definitely recommend the Ram mount for that. All right, and just kind of let you see each one of them there again. See the little bit of wobble you've got in them. All right. Well, that's just a comparison of that. If any of you have any questions, like always, just leave them in the comments. I'll reply back to you. Appreciate you guys watching, and please consider liking and subscribing. Talk to you later.